Artesian Ready is an app designed for people like me who spend time on the road meeting customers and prospects. It provides meeting-focused insights which help me to hold meaningful and productive engagements with my contacts. It's synced with my calendar, so you can see the appointments from my phone coming through here. It's also figured out the companies that I'm meeting using the email addresses from those appointments. Now I have a 5-step pre-meeting ritual that I go through, and the first step of those is understanding the people in the meeting so that I can make the conversation about them as much as it is about me and my products and services. So the first thing I can see about our friend Martin here is that he has a number of other directorships other than the one of the company that we're looking at here. I can see his Facebook profile if I want to, perhaps find out what football team he supports. He's active on Twitter, can see from his bio he enjoys golf, sailing and skiing. And I can also see that he's just back from Vancouver, might be a bit jet lagged. He's just won an award and they've just had an event in London. So looks like he's had a busy time. I've got a few things I can talk to him about, and there'll be similar things for the other people in the meeting as well, so I can be fully prepared. Now my second pre-meeting ritual is around logistics and making sure that everyone knows what they're doing. So we have an optional chat stream inside the Artesian Ready app. I've already put some things in here about who's bringing projectors and which coffee shop we're going to meet in, and I'm just going to add some extra things just to make sure that some of the more urgent parts of the meeting are sorted before we get there. Now my third ritual is around understanding the company and what's going on so that there are no surprises when we get into the room. Whether it's a change of management, a product launch, a new acquisition, we have a rich news feed embedded into the detail here, and I can share any of the stories by email, text, or I can pin it to the meeting. And what that does is it posts it back to that chat stream that we were looking at earlier, so that anyone from my company who's attending this meeting will get an alert to indicate that something's been added. My fourth ritual is related to the company itself. And this is about looking at the setup of the company, looking at their own Twitter feed, their own LinkedIn profile, so I can see the things that they're posting. But also we have a host of other information that's available to us through Ready. So for example, I could look at the directors. I get similar types of information here that I did with Martin earlier. I can look at the locations of the company. So some really good financial information that we have within here too, whether they're credit worthy, and also the corporate family tree. So I'm feeling pretty prepared. And then my final thing is making sure that I'm going to the right place. So let's just click through on the location, see where we're at. We said we were going to meet in the Parks coffee shop, so let's just check. It's only 3 minutes away. Great. Even though my train's delayed, I'm going to have time for my latte before we go into the meeting. Now I'm feeling pretty prepared now, and I've just remembered that there's another company that I'm not meeting, but my boss suggested that I look them up. So I'm just going to do, they're called Brewdog, that's it. And so I can now take a look at the same information that we had in the meetings, and some great triggers here actually. So they just started some global expansion and they've launched a new range of products. So some really good engagement points. So 3 minutes ago I was feeling a little nervous about today, but now I'm feeling really well prepared. And I've not had to open my laptop once. I'm not just feeling ready, I'm feeling Artesian ready.